Fortnite isn't just about cranking 90s or landing insane headshots. It's a team-based game where every role on a trio or duo matters. In today's video, we're breaking down 2 essential roles in competitive Fortnite: the IGL, or the in-game leader, and the fragger. We'll talk about what these roles do, how they fit into your team strategy, and the best ways to practice to dominate the competition. Whether you're fighting scrims or dreaming the next FNCS, this guide is for you. Let's start the IGL, or in-game leader. The IGL is your team's captain, the one who makes the big calls and guides your trio or duo through the match. Their main responsibilities include rotations, choosing where to move next to stay inside the storm circle while avoiding dangerous areas like highly congested zones or choke points. 2. Positioning, deciding where to set up for a late game, whether it's in high ground, mid ground, or low ground. 3. Micro decisions, managing resources like materials, ammo, and healing items to make sure the team is prepared for endgame scenarios. Some key terms for an IGL may be dead zone. This refers to areas of the map with little cover or resources, making you an easy target. A good IGL will avoid these areas quickly or move through them. Storm surge, a damage mechanic in stack lobbies where a team with the least damage output gets punished. IGLs need to make sure the team stays above the surge threshold by teaming fights wisely. Priority rotate. This is when you rotate early to claim a key position in the next zone before other teams get there. An IGL isn't just a map expert, they're also a communicator. Clear and consistent callouts are critical. For example, instead of saying, "We should go maybe to that mountain," a good IGL would say, "Rotate north now. Stay on the left side of the hill to avoid line straight from the high ground." To practice as an IGL, focus on these key areas. Number 1, video review. Study your own gameplay and top players' games to learn effective rotations and zone strategies. Pay attention to how they manage storm surge and rotate through crowded areas. Number 2, map knowledge. Memorize drop spots, loop paths, and all natural terrain advantages. A good IGL knows every corner of the map like the back of their hand. Number 3, communication. Play creative modes like zone wars or scrims, and practice giving clear callouts. Your team needs to trust your decisions under pressure. Remember, the IGL sets the tone for the team. Stay calm even in high pressure situations.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Now let's talk about the fragger. The fragger is your team firepower, the one who thrives in high-pressure fights and secures eliminations. Fraggers are often the most mechanically skilled players on the team. Their main responsibilities include: Number 1, eliminations, securing kills to keep your team above the storm surge thresholds and picking off weak players during rotations. Number 2, follow-up, listening to the IGL's calls and quickly capitalizing on opportunities such as pushing a cracked player or finishing the fight fast. Number 3, box fighting, winning in close quarters engagements by controlling builds and outplaying opponents. Some key terms for fraggers may be piece control, manipulating builds to limit your opponent's movement like boxing them in before going for elimination. Number 2, 1vx situations. When you're fighting multiple players at once, a great fragger can isolate opponents to turn the odds in their favor. Number 3, layering, navigating through builds during chaotic endgames to avoid being pinched or caught off guard. Visual. A fragger's strength lies in their mechanical skills and decision-making under pressure. They need to trust the IGL's calls while focusing on clutching out fights. How to practice as a fragger? Here's how to sharpen your skills as a fragger. Number 1, creative drills. Use aim trainers like Chaos or Fortnite's in-game creative maps to improve your tracking, flicks, and reaction time. Number 2, box fights. Play against other skilled players in creative box fight modes to refine your piece control and close range combat. Number 3, scrims and tournaments. Nothing beats real experience. Play as many stacked lobbies as you can to improve your decision making and learn to thrive in chaotic endgames. Number 4, video review. Watch how top fraggers approach fights. Pay attention to their position, how they take angles, and when they disengage from bad decisions. Remember, Fortnite isn't a solo game when you're in duos or trios. For an IGL and Fragger to succeed, you need synergy. The IGL needs to trust the Fragger and win fights to keep them safe, while the Fragger needs to trust the IGL's calls. Both roles rely on the team's support player for resources and reinforcements during fights. And there you have it, everyone. The IGL and the Fragger, two of the most critical roles in competitive Fortnite. Whether your brain's behind the trio, planning rotations and calling the shots, or the firepower securing all those important eliminations, every role plays a part in achieving ultimate victory royale. If you're the IGL, your job is to stay calm and focused. You're the one planning rotations, positioning the team for endgame, and making those split-second decisions that can make or break the match. The best IGLs know the map like the back of their hand, are excellent communicators, and always prioritize what's best for the team. Number 2, if you're a fragger, you're the team's weapon in combat. Your mechanics need to top tier, and your confidence should shine in fights. Focus on winning box fights, staying composed in high-pressure situations, and always being ready to capitalize on opportunities created by your IGL's call. But don't forget, it's not just about the individual performance. Fortnite is a team game, and synergy between the IGL, Fragger, and support player is what truly sets great teams apart from the rest. Spend some time practicing communication, reviewing your gameplay as a team, and building that trust so everybody knows their role and what matters most. Now you might be wondering, how did the pros do it? The truth is, even the best players didn't start at the top. They've grinded creative maps, studied videos, and worked tirelessly to master their roles. And you can do it too. Start by identifying your strengths. Are you a natural leader with a gang, or for strategy? Or are you one who thrives for clutch situations, ready to frag out under pressure? Once you decide your role, to dedicate yourself to improving every aspect of it. Here's a challenge for you. After watching this video, hop into a creative arena mode and practice what you've learned. Work on those callouts, refine your mechanics, and push yourself to improve. Don't be afraid to fail. Every loss is a chance to learn. Finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more guides, tips, and tricks to help you dominate Fortnite, whether you're an IGL, Fragger, or anything in between. Drop a comment below and let us know what role do you play in your team and what's your biggest struggle right now. We'd love to hear your thoughts, maybe even cover it in a future video. Oh, and don't forget to share this video with your teammates. Teamwork makes the dream work. And who knows, this might just boost your squad needs to secure more victory royales.